What's up, guys? Welcome back to Fantasy Lutfi, and this is Game Week 25 preview. In this video, I'll be running through the fixtures of this weekend's Barclays Premier League action alongside with my team choices and who I will possibly pick as my captain ahead of this weekend's Barclays Premier League action. Let's start off first really quickly with the fixtures. First up, we have Manchester City and Leicester at the Etihad Stadium. Manchester City second in the league with 47 points, while Leicester are the top of the league with 50 points. Lots riding on this game for both teams. City would look to close the gap between Leicester and themselves, and I think that this is a title decider because they are the top two in the league and it's pretty late in the season, so this may show us who will possibly win the league this season. Manchester City at home usually scoring goals, so we may see Sergio Aguero scoring yet again. He is on fire, scoring once last night against Sunderland. Speaking of players on fire, we have Leicester. Jamie Vardy scoring 2 goals against Liverpool, one of which was a stunner. Riyad Mahrez, long ball, found Jamie Vardy and he just whooped it into the back of the net. If you guys haven't already seen that goal, make sure you have a look at it because it may be the goal of the season. I'll probably go with Leicester getting the 3 points here because their defense is better than City's. And so I think that they are able to keep City's offense at bay and score a couple of goals to get the 3 points and extend their lead at the top of the table. Next up, we have Aston Villa and Norwich, relegation battle team. I'll say Norwich will get the 3 points because Villa has had a terrible season so far, and so Norwich will get the win. Next up, we have Liverpool and Sunderland. Liverpool looking to bounce back after their 2-0 defeat at the King Power Stadium against Leicester. Good fixture for them because they're playing against Sunderland, who is second from the bottom of the table. So easy 3 points for Liverpool there, unless Sunderland can make a run and get the win. Next up, Newcastle and West Brom. Newcastle on great form, drawing games, scoring goals and winning some games. Wijnaldum, the inspiration for Newcastle. So I think that they are able to get the 3 points against West Brom. Next up, Spurs and Watford. Spurs, Harry Kane. On the other hand, Watford, Odin Igalo and Troy Deeney. So we may see goals in this fixture. But then again, Spurs defenses, Toby Alderweireld, Dyer, really tight at the back with Hugo Lloris in goal. If Watford are able to outscore Spurs, they will get the 3 points. If not, I'm having Spurs getting the 3 points right here. Next up, we have Stoke and Everton. To me, this would have been a big fixture, but Stoke and Everton have been disappointing lately. Started off the season really well, Stoke winning big teams and Everton scoring goals with Lukaku, but they have toned down a bit. So pretty interesting to see who will take the 3 points here. Lukaku may start scoring again. Hopefully he does, because I know lots of you guys have been captaining him for the past few game weeks. But for me, I have Everton here. Ross Barkley, Gerard Deulofeu and Lukaku would inspire Everton to get the 3 points. Next up, Palace at Swansea. Palace has been playing horrible football, conceding lots of goals and not being able to score. So I think that Swansea with Andre Ayew, Gylfi Sigurdsson will able to capitalize and pounce on Palace's lapse in defense. So Swansea with the 3 points here, it will aid in their relegation battle. So hopefully they would be able to do so. Next up, we have Southampton and West Ham. Pretty much, I'll say West Ham will get the 3 points, unless Charlie Austin will be able to score a brace to possibly get a draw between West Ham. But for me, I'll have West Ham getting the win. Next up, Bournemouth and Arsenal. Bournemouth winning Palace last midweek, where they are also fighting relegation. Arsenal drawing at Southampton 0-0. So both teams really want to step up their game for different reasons. Bournemouth to get out of the relegation zone, Arsenal to get atop of the Premier League table. Last but not least, we have the really interesting fixture, Chelsea and Manchester United. Chelsea really strong now. Manchester United, on the other hand, getting stronger, scoring goals. Wayne Rooney has awoken and has been scoring lots of goals for United as of late. So for this match, I'd probably say Chelsea because they're playing at Stamford Bridge. So that's my forecast and prediction for this weekend's actions. And let's move on to picking my team and who I possibly captain this weekend. So far, I have 56 points for Gameweek 24. I have still Ross Barkley and Odin Igalo to play for my team. Hopefully, Igalo scores and Barkley get an assist. So let's take a look at my team. We have Butland in defense. I'm taking Butland over Gomes because Gomes is against Tottenham. And I believe that Tottenham will score goals. And so I'm choosing Butland because Everton hasn't been on real good form and scoring goals. Have some trouble in that area. Next up, we have the defenders. Hector Bellerin and Nacho Monreal. I'm probably sticking with them because they will probably keep a clean sheet against Bournemouth and possibly get an assist or two. So I'm sticking with them. They brought me 7 and 8 points respectively in Gameweek 24. And my other defender is Toby Alderweireld, fantastic defender. And I'm just sticking with him possibly as of now. In my midfield, we have Barkley. I've trusted him all season long. That's not going to change because my other midfielder is Houlihan. Next up, Dimitri Payet. I'm looking for him to score a goal or an assist. That would be great. Riyad Mahrez, as usual, he's my core of my team. Hoping that he can inspire Leicester to a win, possibly get an assist, score a penalty, score a goal. Yaya Toure against Leicester. Probably won't get much out of him, but you never know. My strikers, Sergio Aguero, hoping that he scores again. And I'm choosing Harry Kane as my captain this weekend, as of now, because he's got a brace against Norwich last night. And so I think I'm going to trust him to be my captain. Tottenham playing fantastic football. Dele Alli and Eriksen really feeding Kane, giving him what he needs to score goals. Last but not least, I'm choosing Odin Igalo as my striker against Tottenham. I hope that he'll score a goal or two because he's been great all season and I got him for 5.8 million if I'm not wrong. For only 6.4 million, you have a striker who can score goals for you. Fantastic stuff. So, a couple of players I would recommend you guys to choose as your captain. First, Harry Kane. He's been on great form lately, scoring goals and also assisting. So, this is the kind of players that you want to have as your captain. So, Harry Kane is my choice as of now for the weekend. Next up, we have Sergio Aguero, who actually scored 1 goal this weekend. He was my captain for Game Week 24, and he scored once last night and twice in City's win in the FA Cup last weekend. So he's really scoring goals. It's a good choice for you guys to choose him as your captain. Last but not least, you may want to captain, let's see, Riyad Mahrez. Say for my team, he's been assisting and possibly he'll start scoring once again. As you can see, 6 points against Stoke and 6 points against Liverpool. Great player. If you trust him, you can put him as your captain. Well, other captaincy choices are players like Alexis Sanchez. I've heard that lots of you guys trust him and possibly captain him in game week 24. So Alexis Sanchez is also one of the choices. And also, I've heard that lots of you guys are having faith in Lukaku to score again. Game week 24, lots of you guys captain him. We don't know how that will pan out because they have yet to play against Newcastle. Depending on how he plays against Newcastle, if he scores 2 goals and Everton look to be scoring more, then he is the right captain for game week 25. Well, that's it for me this week for my game week 25 preview. I'll probably have game week 24 review coming up soon after game week 24 is concluded, and possibly I'll add in a short video on Friday giving you an update of my game week 25 team. So if you guys like this video, do leave a comment and press the thumbs up button. If you guys have any players that would like to recommend to me, because as you guys can see, I have 1 free transfer. So you guys can make a suggestion for me, leave it down in the comment section, and I may bring him into my team this weekend. Thanks a lot for watching. Take care, and I'll catch you guys soon.